So hi team, good morning everyone. See team, see here in the last session, that is in yesterday's session, we discussed some examples of stored process concepts. Yesterday we discussed guys, and today we will discuss about procedures with default arguments. Procedures with default arguments. Now we are discussing guys. Means what is the meaning of default arguments? Default arguments means while calling the procedures, while executing the procedures, if if we are not passing any value, if we are not passing any value to, if we are not passing any value to parameters, by default, by default, procedures with parameters are executed. Default arguments are executed by default. Means if you're not passing any value to any parameter, whatever specified value, that value is taken by procedure automatically. That is guys. That is called procedures with parameters. Okay. See, oh, we let's discuss one more example, guys. In-out. After completing in-out, then we can start about remaining things. Okay. Right. What's the meaning of in-out? We know in parameter, out parameter, both we know. Now this is the in-out. Means to declare any parameter as in-out, that parameter to declare any parameter as in-out, that parameter is taking input into procedure and return output through procedure. That is nice. That is. So generally in means taking input to, out means return output. But I declare two options to same variable. Two options to same variable, guys. That is. See one example. create or replace procedure add proc of x in out number. That is guys. X in out number begin. X equal to x star x and add proc slash and add proc. So generally on in parameters, assignment target is not supported now because x is in, but now it is supported because x is also out. That's why I change my x value, right? Copy and paste here. Right, guys. Now here I create the procedure now. Create or replace procedure. Procedure name is add proc is my procedure name. X in out number. Now, okay, procedure is created. Now calling procedure. Calling procedure. So declare, I declare variable temp, I declare variable, or result I declare variable, the number of 10 equal to ampersand result. I take input into program. Now add underscore, sorry, I give that add proc now, this is wrong. In out underscore PROC. Okay, my procedure name is in out PROC. In out PROC. Right. Now I'm calling my procedure in out PROC. Yeah. I pass result only. Then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of put underscore line of a result equal to this end slash. This is enough, guys. Now see, while taking this, I'm executing this program right now. At the time of executing, just I pass x value result value 10, guys. What I'm passing? Result value 10. Okay. So at the time of calling this procedure result value 10, 10 is passed into x because now this procedure is calling, right? Now result is 10, 10 is passing into x. So 10 into 10 into 10. How much? 1000. Your x value is changed to 1000. At the time of calling x value as act as in, it is taking input into subprogram with 10. After program is evaluated, your x value 1000. Your x value 1000. 1000 is returning in through x. What the x value is 1000? That is directly copied into result variable. Now result variable is 1000. It displays. Guys, same variable act as in, same variable act as out also. By using this in out procedure, we can reduce number of parameters. We can reduce number of parameters. That is. Okay, guys. This is the example, guys. Fine. So these are some examples of stored procedures. Now, stored procedures with default arguments. Stored procedures with default arguments, guys. Right. So while calling the stored procedures, while calling the stored procedures, while calling the stored procedures, if we are not passing any value, if you are not passing value to, if you are not passing value to parameters, then by default, specified default values are taken by us. Then by default, specified default values are taken. Values are taken. So while calling the procedures, if we are not passing value to parameters, then specified default values are taken. That is. This is called procedures with default arguments. Now, generally default arguments, default parameters are placed in at the end of parameters list. I'll discuss how it is. See an example. Stored procedure for to insert data into department table. So we know the department table data. We have the three values are there. department number, name, location. Department number, name, location. Now, create or replace procedure. Procedure name is DEPT. Insert procedure of PDEPTNO. DEPT dot DEPTNO percentage type. PDName DEPT dot DName percentage type. P location DEPT dot location percentage type. This is a normal procedure declaration. Is begin with item. Is begin. Is begin. Values P underscore DEPTNO, P underscore DName, P underscore location. So we display on status message, put underscore line, record insert and DEPT insert procedure slash. This is okay. Okay, don't create this procedure, guys. Okay, this is a normal program to insert data into department table. This is a normal stored procedure to insert data into department table. But right now we are discussing procedure with default documents. Right? We are discussing right now procedure with default documents. Here, default unknown. Default unknown. This is the default. Okay. Right. If you're not passing, if you're not passing DName, if you're not passing DName, by default, unknown is taken. Okay. If you're not passing location, then unknown is taken. That is. Okay. Right, guys. See. Guys, so Monday holiday, guys. Monday no session. On the occasion of Christmas. In the occasion of Christmas, 25th December, Monday is a holiday. So next class we have on Tuesday, we have the session. Okay. See guys, we got some show errors. Missing comma here. Where comma, here comma is missing. Okay. Again, we got error. Okay. Column not allowed here. Column not allowed here. PD name, P location. PD name, P location. DEPT location percentage type. DEPT dot D name location. DEPT dot DEPT and percentage type. Default unknown is begin insert into DEPT values VALUES. The put dot put underscore record insert DEPT insert procedure. Where is error in this program? Here, line number 8. PDEPT and observe this character central change in spelling. PDEPT and okay, PT, right. Procedure created. Procedure created. Now calling procedure. Calling procedure. So I'm calling the procedure right now. See, execute DEPT underscore insert underscore PROC of 50 max Hyderabad. I'm not passing, suppose I'm not passing location, I'm not passing, guys. Just I pass only department number, D name. If you are not passing location, then unknown is taken. Yes. This is the default argument. Okay. One more input I tell you. Department 5060, sir. Location is Hyderabad. Here I am passing location Hyderabad. I am passing. Guys, anybody can answer this question. Once I am execute this procedure, what about the D name? What the system take D name? Once I execute this procedure 60, I am passing location as Hyderabad. What about the D name value? What will take system? Anybody can guess? Here we are not passing department name, guys. Just we are passing only 2 arguments only. So what about the department name? What it is taken by system? Unknown? Yes? Unknown or not? Because we are not passing department, right? Okay, check. Unknown is taken as location, guys. Department name taken as Hyderabad. Why, sir? Hyderabad is a location, huh? Hyderabad is a location. That should be stored in Hyderabad location column, na? You know that Hyderabad is a location. You know Secunderabad is a location. System doesn't know. Is a system no? Is a Oracle knows? HYD is a location is Hyderabad? No. Okay. Here what happens now? By default, our procedures are calling positions. By default, our procedures are calling positions. Here I am passing 60, sir. 60 is passed into DEP then O. Next, what I am passing? Hyderabad. Hyderabad is passed into second position D name. Here location is not passing. Then unknown. By default, this is the execution procedure, guys. Understand, na? By default, procedures are executing based on the positions only. This is passed into first position parameter. This is passed into second position parameter. Third position is null. Null means it is taken as unknown. Now, see, note, in above second example, department name taken as Hyderabad and location taken as unknown. In above example, second example, department taken as Hyderabad, location taken as unknown. Okay. To overcome this problem, process problem. Okay. Because by default, procedures are calling according to positions only. Okay. Right. To overcome this problem, Oracle provided notations. Notations concept is provided, guys. To overcome above problem, notations are provided. What's the meaning of notations? What's the meaning of notations? Process or supports three types of notations. First of all, what is the meaning of notation? Notation means while calling the procedures, to pass parameter values, parameter values according to corresponding positions, okay, positions, or by using formal argument name. Or both. What is meaning of the statement? Here, I explain this. Means while calling the procedures, we can pass parameters, values we can pass according to the corresponding positions or by using formal argument names or both we can use. That is. Now, processor supports three types of notations. One is position notation. Second one is Raymo notations. Third one is mixed notations. Positional, named, mixed notations. That is. Okay. Position notations, name notations, and the mixed notations. The first one is position notations. First one. While calling the procedures to pass parameter values according to corresponding parameter positions is called as position notations. By default, all processors are calling by this method only. Means so, see, while calling the procedures to pass parameter values according to corresponding parameter positions. According to corresponding parameter positions means, guys, see, what is the first position? Depart number, na? Just I pass here depart number. What is the next position? D name. Next I pass D name. What next position? Location. Next I pass location I pass. This is the meaning, guys. This is the meaning. Okay. See, example. I can do the rollback, guys. Rollback means your records are come back. Okay. Now, DEPT insert procedure of, what is the procedure name? DEPT insert procedure of, we have three parameters: depart name, number, name, location. Number, name, location. Yes, record inserted. Right. Now, record inserted, guys. Check your database table. This is okay. This is the default arguments position notations. The second one is name notations. Named notations, guys. What is the meaning of name notations? While calling the procedures, to pass parameter values by using formal argument names. Formal argument names is called as named notation. So, what is the meaning of this? What's the meaning of this formal arguments? Formal argument names means generally while calling this, not only here, if you take C language or C++ or any language, if you try to calling the function, if you are calling function, suppose, at the time of calling what you are inputting the data, the input data is called as actual parameters. What is called? That is called actual parameters. So what you are passing inputs, those inputs are receiving some arguments. Okay, that arguments what you call formal arguments we can call. Means see example here, in this above example, here I am passing depart number 50 maths, right? So 50 is passed into PDP10O, maths is passed into D name. Now what you are passing input now? 50 maths, both are actual arguments. What you are passing actually, these are received by these parameters, na? These are called as formal arguments. So PDP10O, PD name, P location. These are called as formal arguments we can call. Okay. So while calling the procedures, we are passing values by using formal argument names. That is called name notations, guys. See one example, guys. Here I am calling the procedure. At the time of calling the procedure, just I am inputting the values by using PDEPTNO, first I am passing 60. Next, I am passing location value. P location is equal to Hyderabad, HYD. And P underscore D name equal to some English department, ENG I am passing. Observe this guys right now. 60 belongs to depart number, Hyderabad is belongs to location, English is belongs to department name. Means at the time of calling process, I say to system clearly, just taking 62 depart number, Hyderabad location, that is. See guys. So P underscore LOC greater than. Okay. PD name, this one. So observe this procedure is executed. See the output. 60 English Hyderabad stores. But suppose if you are not using this formal argument names, just I am passing suppose improper format. Improper format, suppose I am passing. First Hyderabad, next department number, next department name. See, is it parameters are matched? Positions are matched? No. See guys, error. Numeric value error, because we are improperly inputting the data. Improperly we are inputting the data. Means we don't know exactly the positions, we don't know. First what we to pass, depart number, location name, I don't know exactly. I am calling the procedure, but I don't know exactly what the first position value, what I pass now, what is second position value, what I pass. I don't know. In this scenario, we try to use this method. Okay, guys? Then here. This is. Right, guys. Understand, na? Next one is third one is mixed notations. Guys, if you're not understanding, please put in the chat box. I can explain again. If you're not understanding, na? If you have any doubts, guys, okay, please put your doubts in chat box. I can explain once again. Okay. Mixed notations means both positional and name notations. Both positional name notations is called as mixed notations. Both positional name notations is called as mixed notations. That is. See an example. See, in first, here in the second calling procedure, what happens, guys, now? See here, where it is here. 60 Hyderabad I pass. I have only two inputs, guys. I have only two inputs. I have that department number or location. I have that. I don't have that department name. Once I pass in this scenario, then what happens now? Hyderabad is department name. Location is unknown taken, guys. Location is unknown is taking, right or wrong? So in this scenario, we try to use mixed notations. How it is mixed notations? See. EXEC DEPT insert procedure of first one is 70 I passed. Okay, this is called position notation. Second parameter, I tried to pass Hyderabad, na? So I say to system clearly, Hyderabad is belongs to location. Now see this example. Department name as unknown. This is the use of notations concept, guys. This is the use of notations concept. Okay?
Yeah.
Sound is possible. That is taking into depart number. I said to Hyderabad is belongs to location. What you are not passing? Name is not passing. Right or wrong? That name is. This is the example, guys. These are called as notations. Right. Now, so to see the created procedure names, select object underscore name from user underscore objects where object underscore type equal to procedure. Means inside your database, inside your user, what are the procedures you are created? If you want to see in future, then you try to write this. This is. Right, guys. Okay. Now, to see the particular procedure body, to see the particular procedure body to see, then we know procedures are stored in database permanently. Na? Select text from user underscore source where name equal to your procedure name. What is the procedure name? User registration reg underscore proc. That is not available. Okay. Yesterday we created one procedure, right? What is the procedure name? User registration procedure. Registration complete is there. Complete user registration. See, guys. Your complete body it displays. Your complete program it displays. But guys, you should remember one important point here. You should remember one important point. What you are passing procedure name in where class? What you are passing procedure name in where class? It should be capital, guys. Okay. In where class? Procedure name should be capital. That is, guys. That is mandatory. Anywhere, guys. Okay, na? Here. It should be capital. If you give a small letter, then what happens? We got no row selected. If we give a small characters, suppose here I'm passing small letters. User registration. No row selected. Okay, no, it should be capital because by default inside the database it stores in capital letters. All objects names, not only this one. Tables, views, indexes, sequences, names, procedures, functions, packages, all are stored in capital letters by default. All names. Right, guys. Wrapping procedures. Enough, guys. Draw procedure, DEP insert procedure. That is enough. Completed. Your procedure is draw. Okay. This is the total procedures concept in our Oracle database. Okay. Some more procedures we discuss later in coming uh, chapters. Okay. Right. So next one is
బాబు రంగనాథ్ వచ్చిండు నేను ఎత్తుకుంటాను
what was the different questions?
ఆంటీ మీరు అలాగే మాట్లాడండి ఇప్పుడు ఏమన్నా
Use the different functions. Okay. Means we know that functions we know in SQL. Those functions are called as predefined. Min, max, sum, average, toChar, toDate, all are defined by Oracle database. Now we can write our own functions also we can write by using these user defined functions. Okay. So according to client requirement, developer write with his own function name and logic is called as user defined. User defined functions are defined by user. We can declare functions our own. That is called user defined functions. Okay. The coming session we discuss about these user defined functions. Okay. What are the advantages of functions? Where can exactly use it? Okay. So Monday is holiday, guys. Tuesday we have the session. Okay. We have the session on Tuesday. Okay, guys. That is. So any dots, guys? Okay.